Alright, now I bet you've never heard of this car, even though it is the car that inspired the McLaren F1. This is a little Toyota Sera. And we're just gonna get to the house real quick, but also, is this thing front-wheel drive? It is front-wheel drive. Yeah, Japanese companies did some funny things back in the 90s. Yet again, GM also did make a front-wheel drive car and put an 8.3 liter V8 in it. So, I mean, who am I to judge? Anyways, so this is front-wheel drive, but let me show you exactly how this thing inspired the McLaren F1, because while researching and building the McLaren F1, Gordon Murray actually saw one of these things in real life, and he took inspiration from this. This was the first ever car to have butterfly doors. The first one ever. Let's just put the hood and the trunk down, but yeah. This is the first ever car to have butterfly doors, and I'm expecting some very good customization here. There is no wide body kits, but maybe we have... Ooh! Put some little lights in the front. And that's actually a pretty good Forza Aero. Alright, they knew what they were doing. So with the engines, first things first, we're just going to go all-wheel drive. So with the engines, Civic engine, Turbo Rally, 2J, and the same engines that were actually in the AutoZam, so... I can't rev it. Let me rev it! Yeah, we'll keep the stock engine, but we will turbo it, so, yeah. This thing will look really good. But, yeah, I just kind of want to... Actually, I do wonder how much horsepower the stock motor can get, but we'll get to that. I kind of want to stance this, since I feel like it would look really, really good stanced. But the best part... Well, the thing that really ties stance cars together are the wheels. I think these works. I think these are equips or emotions. What are they? That was not the right button. They are equips. So we will equip those. We'll throw in just the stock 6-speed that comes with the all-wheel drive. A race diff. We'll go with carbon ceramic brakes. We will lower it. I know this thing can get lower, but it doesn't exactly look... It looks good, but, like, the wheels are fine. It's just the fitment is a little weird. It rides a little high. Doesn't look very good. The roll cage, we're not going to go with that. What is it with a lot of Japanese cars having, like, full glass roofs and stuff? I mean, it's cool, but it's just weird. Japanese cars are very weird, and that's why we love them. Does actually have a auditorial difference there with the exhaust. We will not go anti-lag on this, but it does actually have a different exhaust sound. 362 horsepower, 1,800 pounds, and a 2.1 liter turbocharged 4-banger. That's pretty good. But we really have to get this thing low and cambered out, so that's exactly what we're going to do in the tuning here. It's going to be more of a looker than a driver, something you pull up to shows, because I feel like the Sera is going to be a little forgotten in this car pack, but it still looks really, really good, and I know a lot of players are going to be really, really happy about it. But there are still two insane cars that we have to look at next after the Sera. So we did the AutoZam, the Sera, now it's the Stagia, and the Pajero. So it's lowered, cambered out, but it could still ride lower. Like, it looks way too high now. Even though it's as low as it can go, but we do actually have secondary paint groups. But, okay, I feel like we could actually paint this to look like a convertible. Like, only have the A-pillar be painted, but, yeah. So, what even are the paint groups? So first we're gonna, I feel like a really, really nice light pink. Maybe a salmon pink like that would be look really good on this. These old rounded 90s JDM cars, they always look really good in a nice light pastel color. Something like, I guess that's good. And then with the secondary paint group, we can paint all this if you want to give it like a hard top look. But that's not what we are after. Wait, does it also paint the rear panel? Does it paint the rear panel? It does. Huh. What happens if we paint that chrome? Because, like, the rear badge is chrome, so what if we paint that, like, chrome or something? I feel like it sticks out too much. Yeah, I could still see it says Sera. We'll just leave that black. And I guess everything else is good. We could do that doesn't paint them like where the mirrors support, so we're not going to do that. Wheels we're going to leave unpainted, and that's good enough. And the Sera's kind of a rare car, so it's not going to have that much customization. But Mazdas in this game, they do have a ton of pretty good customization. There's a new Miata coming, the 2022 RF, and it has the retractable roof. I can confidently say it goes like hell. Sounds really good at high RPMs too. That's an 8,500 RPM redline. So I feel like if you want to maybe do a track build, I can't really get any good customization with it either. Like, an APR wing would look really, really cool on this. Like, having some more track-focused customization on a lot of cars would be super nice. But I guess Forza just, like, thinks of the car and they're just like, yeah, this is what it does. And then they just have a bunch of customization for that. This is more of a rare car, more of a show car. It's front-wheel drive. It doesn't have a lot of power. And with some customization, you can change that, or some upgrades, you can change that, but the customization, it's just not there. Maybe I'm just comparing it to the AutoZam too much, because the AutoZam is very highly requested, and it has a lot of customization, because, of course, it's 90s Mazda. But still, I feel like we could have gotten just a little something for this. But that doesn't mean I hate it. It's still an amazing car, and I still really, really love it a lot. Gotta wait till the thing.